is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Giants with it on 4th and 1. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Got a man in Neighbors, has it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
19.
Throwing again, here's Wilson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Russ. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Driving forward with Scatteroo. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Wilson, a quick throw, complete. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. On the handoff, here's Scatteroo. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Giants 14. to send this away. Returning in from the 16. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down, here's Dak. That one's caught along the left sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Throw momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Prescott on first and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Prescott. On the move, past the 40. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Prescott, first and 10. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
There he goes on the right side. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. Nearly starts the drive to the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
Second and 1. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First and 10, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And off to Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
At the 49-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Here we go. Crack goal 80.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal. At the Giants' 7-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take the boy. Motion.
Prescott here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Prescott. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. To the point after, here's Aubrey. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. First down, here's Russ. Got a man downfield, this is Neighbors. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Man in motion, out of the slot. First down throw from Wilson. Finds him over the middle. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
14. Good job right there.
Wilson with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup off the 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
First down, Giants.
Four down. Get 14. Zebra.
They kick the running back in motion. Russ is cooking again. Short pass brought in. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Kaiir Elam getting that for the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
380.
Once more, it's Wilson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for Cam Scalaboo. Incomplete. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
280. Got it. Check. Hey, alert. Hey, alert.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. He'll have the first down and even more. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for two.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point
Wilson to throw again. And he reels it in for two. So now a field goal will get them the lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for two.
So a field goal would win it for him now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds his fullback. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was the head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He closes a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Ranger.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Scattergood, left side. Dropped by the first guy. He had no gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Wilson, quick throw, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's back to throw. With the left side, finds Johnson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Good job right there. Good job right there. 4 down. 95.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their handle's forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Lamb over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys leading by 5. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
62-yard attempt.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
Running with Scannaboo. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, ball at the 36.
Watch twist.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowl.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
On first down, this is Scannaboo. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Motioning him from the slot right. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
14, 40. 95, 14.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. One final shot here. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for two.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. And they're whistling for a stop here. And that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. This taken from the 12. He's brought